Is the opening fixture of the business end of the Champions League. It is cutthroat now. A single error could spell the end of the road. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
Okay, interesting. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
That needed to end with a...
Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Pedro goes looking. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward it goes. Renato Augusto. Out to the flank. He's left his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he's onside. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Coaxed out to the wing. Going through. Oh, the ball's come loose. He's tried one. He's delivered all right.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Sevilla leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The game has already... And a shot! In it goes!
Unbelievable.
And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Sevilla have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing...
Has a swing at it! He scores! Oh, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Bakayoko. Stanislas. So who's he picking out?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperate...
Face to... shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Sevilla on 2 up and into a position of real strength. Aimed low and direct. Tries a through ball. Done very well to intervene. Swedish official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And there goes the final whistle. Sevilla take charge of the tie. A win on the road, a first leg lead to carry home with them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under...
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Las Palmas against Sevilla. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise. Going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective. Sevilla certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance though.
Renato Augusto passes it through. Ibrahimovic. Choosing the shots on! How about it?
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a through ball. Shoots! Oh, great save. Real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Another chance! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Sevilla were imperious. Can he put it away? Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Sevilla break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trick.
And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Kajeri. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. He could be in here. And that's been won straight back. Looks like a good ball through. So what now? Drives it in. Boots it to safety. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Kajeri. It's a loose ball. And we've reached half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. So your views on the first half?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be...
Ibrahimovic hits it! Checks on the touchline. A change about to... Up for the header! Goal! And this is getting better and better. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Sevilla get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now.
He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well read, he sorted that out. And that has been clubbed away. Now the pass. Shapes the shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Las Palmas look as though they're about to make a change. Kajeri. Sevilla may be thinking about substitute.
Looking to shoot!
Las Palmas, their final change. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Cordoba. Las Palmas keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Goes for the cross. Cut out in the nick of time. Looks to slip it through. Can he finish? More and more and more and more. They are running riot. And they are cruising away. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
3 without reply. Has a swing at it! Great football, shot and save. Sevilla have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. In with a header! Back of the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! There is the final whistle. Sevilla have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Deportivo against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So off we go then. It's Brown a day. Battles to win it back. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Yanko, long and high towards the flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Back into the middle. Keeper goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Lucas Perez. Aimed long and direct. Deportivo, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now it's Brown a day. Brown a day. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. He'll have a dip! Heads it! It's bounced out! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Sevilla take the lead, 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now the pass, can he score? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Forward it goes. So what now? Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's out for a goal kick. Deportivo, their final change. Deportivo keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Looks to slip it through. Gorgeous control there.
Deportivo are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Clears it out of harm's way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Sevilla against Valencia. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And as you can see, we've already started here. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Well read, he sorted that out. Ibrahimovic. And he's onside. Ibrahim shapes the shoots. Goal! Sevilla! First blood drawn.
Neto maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Valencia have been finding wins hard to come by on the road, none in their last 5. And he's made certain that won't get through. Gets it back. Sevilla clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. Granit Xhaka. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Good challenge, he just stood firm, dashing forward at pace. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Jovetic battles to win it back. Pablo Sarabia! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Get a throw in. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Redmond. Oh, glorious footwork! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Sevilla happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Valencia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Neustädter knocks it away. Jose Gaya shoots! And another time! Same again, same outcome.
Valencia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries a through, and a shot! What about it? And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Valencia have a free kick. Well, no doubt someone is being given... Looking to shoot! And he's there to hoof it away. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's out for a goal kick. Sevilla have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Cabela. He's left his man. Great leap! Tremendous from Rodrigo! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's had a go! He has done it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Coaxed out to the wing. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looks to... He's gone for it! Drilled in low. Now the pass. Jovetic has a go! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are cruising away. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Sevilla grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Granit Xhaka. And that's it. Sevilla have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Sevilla against Everton. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Sevilla are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. And they look firm favourites to secure their place in the quarter-final, barring a capitulation. Fired deep towards the back post. Gets it upfield. And it's Ibrahimovic, coaxed out to the wing. A chance to play it in. Going through. He can get that clear. Lacazette plays it out to the wing. Stanislas. Well played, he saw that coming. Now the pass. Keeps everyone guessing. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lacazette. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Out of play for a goal kick. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. He's got away. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Isco. Forward it goes. Adelaide. There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Sevilla will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
Sevilla head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
He's got it, and he's got time. Shot a goal! And that is a routine catch.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Ibrahimovic spreads it wide. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Lacazette. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Stanislas. Passes it through. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be...
Gets up to head it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Jonathan Vieira did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Oliver Torres. Looks like a good ball through. Coentrao played out to the wing. Beautifully done. Up for the header! Lacazette is flagged offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Looks to slip it through. He's left his man. Timely intervention.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Into the channel. Isco. It's a loose ball. And that's that. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one. Well, considering what happened in the first game, Jim, how do you think they've done here?
I think the important thing for the second leg.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Valladolid against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The action hits one! What a wonderful goal! And the captain delivers, bang on time!
And if anyone was wondering why he was wearing the captain's armband in a game of this magnitude, then there's your answer. Leaders are recognised for making big contributions, and that, most definitely, fits the bill. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That's a pop! That is wayward. Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Yanko! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Right back in the game.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think It was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Real Valladolid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Aimed long and direct. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forward it goes. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. So what now? There will be a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Just brushed off the ball there. And there is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable.
In with a header! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Sevilla go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Plays it out to the flank. Ibrahimovic. Can he score? They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Sevilla blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Up for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Yanko. Yanko plays it long. Looking to shoot! No mistake! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Ibrahimovic into opposition territory. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Real Valladolid have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager is...
Can he finish? It's in! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
4 in the game. He is the man. Sevilla totally rampant here. Just 5 minutes left. Looks to clip it full, goes for goal! Keeper is right behind it. Yanko. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He's had a crack. Oh, terrific save. And that will be the final act. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Sevilla against Atletico Madrid. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise. He'll have a dip! Goes for goal! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Atletico Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Diego Costa, body looks to dink one in. Forward it goes. Passes it through. Enyama can pick that up. Who's he going to play in? And it's Gavi. Whipped in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Long and high towards the flank. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Costa battles to win it back. Now the pass. Ibrahimovic looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! This could fall anywhere! Saul. It's anyone's ball! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Sevilla come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the... Hits one! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Sevilla get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Atletico Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to...
Heads it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ibrahimovic. This is promising. Lobs it in gently. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Can he finish? Tries to get it forward quickly. All the way back, and they start again. And that will be the final act. Sevilla felt they had to win at home, and win they did. It is they who take the initiative and head on to opposition territory on the front foot. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Very warm welcome to you from the Wanda Metropolitano, this brand new home of Atletico Madrid. The teams then, Atletico Madrid against Sevilla. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the old saying goes that football is a game of two halves, and this semi-final is no exception. We are, in effect, at half-time. Atletico Madrid line up in a 4-4-2.
It's a well-employed system that demands certainty from the wide men. They have to forage and work back.
We're underway. Sevilla made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. They appear to have one foot in the final. If you consider the margin of victory, it would take something fairly crazy to blow it from here. Renato Augusto. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Diego Costa, out to the flank, going through, tries to get it forward quickly. That's one way of trying to make things happen. And the finish! And in again, in for the follow-up! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Costa gets it back.
Diego Costa really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Looks to clip it. Ibrahimovic hits it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Sevilla given another corner. Ibrahimovic. Oh, full-blooded
You could
challenge.
see he was eager to get a
be.
shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Atletico Madrid. Semi-final reaches halfway. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, there's no need to panic, Peter. Their first leg advantage sees them in good stead, so as long as they can limit the damage to this for now, they should have enough resistance.
Gets up to head it! Goal! Sevilla!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Terrible error, duly punished. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Felipe Luis spreads it towards the left. Pumps it into the area. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Renato Augusto goes wide. Ibrahimovic looking to shoot. Goal! Sevilla! And the comeback is complete. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Sevilla grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Mahrez passes it through, and it's Mahrez. Tries a through ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic goes... He's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! That is his third! Who can stop him? That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Sevilla have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Aimed long and direct. Mahrez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now the pass. He has it out wide now. He's left his man. Rep shakes the shoots. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And they are pulling clear here.
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Atletico Madrid making 2 changes as we speak. Ibrahimovic! There are a few waiting for it. And a shot! He scores! More and more and more and more! They are running riot!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That's that. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Sevilla against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's got to be Edinson Cavani, a striker who has about as complete a skill set as you'll see. Big and imposing, but also possesses a technical subtlety that allows him to score many types of goals.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Where to from here? He's got the ball glued to his feet. Ibrahimovic has been found. Ibrahimovic. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries a through ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Passes it through. Ibrahimovic hits it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Sevilla score first. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Sevilla break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's got away. Towering header. He has done it. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Sevilla keep conceding first half goals week in, week out. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Looks like a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. Cavani, now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Cavani clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looks to slip it through, has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
through. A chance! And through to the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Sevilla head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. So once again, we're underway.
Sevilla playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's a loose ball. Tries a through ball. He's left his man, looking to shoot. It's in!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Sevilla go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah.
It's Ibrahimovic! Berisha. And it's Cavani. Neymar has set up 1 goal so far. Ibrahimovic. Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. It's a brilliant interception. Ibrahimovic concedes a free kick for that. Keeper goes long. Roberto. Lassana Diarra. Jovetic. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, better.
Has a pop! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Over to the left. Looks to slip it through. He's got away. Turns and goes back. Roberto plays it forward. Gets it back. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's it. Sevilla have the win they wanted. A home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Sevilla really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Levante against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And already we're underway here. So what now? Jovetic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Oh, really good feet. He's gone for it! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Levante come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. He's through, and can he finish? Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first!
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Sevilla break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Looks to clip it forward. A chance to play it in. And a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Good distance on it. It's a throw. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Flings in across. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. And we hit half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Sevilla having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Goes for goal! He couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Looking to shoot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Sevilla have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And he's cut it out.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Is it in? A great ball, now the shot! Sevilla haven't made a substitution yet. Giulio Donati. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, the reaction suggests that the creative danger here is about to meet...
Shapes the shoots! And more, and more, and more! Surely now, beyond all doubt!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Witt shot a goal! He's scored!
Unbelievable.
Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Jonathan Vieira really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Sevilla totally rampant here. Afobe. And the referee brings it to a close. Sevilla have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Sevilla simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Paris Saint-Germain against Sevilla. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. So it's away we go then. Sevilla made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. And they're in a position where a semi-final place is all but theirs. It would take some comeback to deny them. Now it's Cavani, tries a through ball. It's a brilliant interception. Knocks it in gently. Now can he finish? And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Cavani, Birsha, Kurzawa tries to dink it in. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, you'll have to practice a little more patience before deciding to run. It can make all the difference.
Daniel Alves, and it's Cavani. He's brushed off the ball there. Birsha, Neymar, oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Asana Diarra, Jovetic. Still, rather frustratingly, it is... Has a pop! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
But often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
It's come loose. Gets it upfield. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, I don't mind admitting,
Has a hit! Roberto plays it forward. Oh, it's Birsha. It's a loose ball. Decent looking ball. Has a swing at it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Sevilla look as though they're about to make a change. Dani Alves tries to get it forward quickly. So what's he planning here? Cavani.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only...
And shoots! Berisha, aimed long and direct, dashing forward at pace. And it's Berisha. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Berisha, it's a fabulous position. And he's straight offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
He's picked him out. And the ball is out of play. Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Looks like a good ball through. He goes long. Shoots! Oh, nearly. And it's Cavani. Cavani with a long pass out wide. It's anyone's ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sevilla through to the semi-finals. The trophy almost touchable. You cannot help but fancy them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.